thread.
He just didn't see it coming.
I feel awful though.
I feel bad because I did kind of
feel
tell
as
him I was
bad.
like loyal to him. I'm gonna take him to the final 3.
Yeah.
He's too good at
Especially after that
challenges.
last challenge, like
Why is this
he almost took it from you. I was gonna be so mad if he won it.
Yeah. I wouldn't have known what to do.
I don't know. But
This puzzle requires much wit, as this 4x4 grid needs to be fit. Put the objects in their places, use the clues, leave no empty spaces. First to complete wins the game, and no one can write down their name. It says places, please.
I
Puzzle
suck at
requires
puzzles.
much wit. 4x4 grid needs to be fit. Put the objects in their places. Use the clues, leave no empty spaces. And no one can write down their name?
Yeah, like if you win. Write your name on a vote.
Tribal definitely went exactly how I planned it. Like I said, I would have rather gotten Jamie out before Chris, but he was a tough competitor either way, and Jamie kind of sees that we're working with her now, so maybe we can swing her votes still. I know for sure I'm going to use the idol that Michael gave me next. I'm pretty sure Jamie still doesn't know about it. I don't know if it's going to do me much other than secure me the spot. I'm not sure if I really need to use it, but if I happen to win immunity, I'll definitely give it to someone else.
The tribal council went as we planned. I feel terrible because he helped us a ton. The next one, they want to vote Jamie off. I wanted to vote Matt off first, but then if Matt or Jamie wins the next round, and then the next one after that, then we're kind of screwed because I know Liz has a hidden immunity idol. And she's not going to vote off Marshall, so I don't know what to do.
Well, I definitely need immunity next time, and I was just kind of surprised what they told Chris, you know? Because they told me, well, we're voting off Chris, but they said to tell Chris that he's voting off me, and then they put in a vote for Matt anyway. I don't know. So clearly someone's in charge, and I want them out.
I feel like that was definitely the right thing to do for Tribal. I feel bad, like I had to go inside, and he came out of the bathroom pretty upset, Chris. But I'm definitely not pumped for this next challenge. Puzzles aren't even my thing. Like, these have been physical challenges and I didn't even get close to winning a lot of them, so it's been a lot more finesse. I'm not really good with finesse, but I don't feel like I need it that much, but just go with the flow, see what happens.
Okay. Well, I'm really nervous for this puzzle thing. Because I don't know. Sometimes I'm good at them, but I mean, it really has to click right away, otherwise I'm out of my league. Liz told me she has a hidden idol that Michael gave her before Michael went out. So she has to play it this time. So she's going through. So she's going to go through. And I gotta talk to Jamie or someone. I think Matt and Abby gotta go. They're the biggest threat in the final 3 if I make it, so that's what's gonna happen.
So immunity is back up for grabs, and this is going to be a fun, difficult puzzle. So here's how it's going to work. On go, you're going to run around, and around the yard there are 3 envelopes in your color. You can find all 3 of them and bring them back here. Inside those 3 envelopes are 16 objects. So what you have to do is you have to run over there, and on the opposite side of that board are 13 clues that will tell you how those objects have to be fit on this board. So you'll run around, look at the clues, and then go here, and then you'll place the objects, and the first person to place all 16 objects in the correct spots wins immunity. And safe from tribal council, and will be in the final 4. Me and Marshall, if one of you want to use your advantage, you'll be given a 60-second head start. So if you want to use it, you can let me know. We'll give you enough time to get the envelope. So you both just can hold on to it. Or, yeah. Okay. So here we go. On your mark, get set, go. 3 envelopes. Jamie, remember you're looking for orange. Everyone else matches their color shirt. Make sure your envelope doesn't open up on you. You don't want to lose your objects. Pieces of paper you find, you'll have 4. Those are objects also. The rock inside is also an object. Those are blue, red, and white chips, and you also have a red, blue, green, and yellow domino. You want to go find the board too. Should only go together one way. If you think you have it, let me know, and I'll tell you if you're wrong. You have to go and look at the board one more time before you make any switches. And remember, when it refers to touching, diagonal also counts. Did you want to look at the clues?
If we guess it, can we keep going further on?
Right, you just have to make one more trip.
Okay. Wait, I can make more than one more trip, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just have to make at least one. Liz, you are not correct.
Okay.
The rock.
Yeah.
I thought I was holding stuff down.
No. Yeah, the rock was definitely in your envelopes.
So hard.
Do I have it?
Liz, you are not right.
Oh, shoot.
Am I right?
Marshall, you are not right.
I think I got it.
Liz just got it, so Liz is the winner.
Oh! Can you tell
So
me if
good
I got
job,
it or
Liz.
not?
Marshall,
But he
also,
couldn't-
you just kind of switched. You just switched the white and blue chip, and you would have had it too. Like you
No,
just
I
did.
thought the white and...
The white couldn't. That
Right?
couldn't
No,
work.
I'm saying you just switched it, and then you had, because that's what you had to switch.
Yeah, that's and then I...
When you
No, you
asked,
got
when
it.
you asked me, that was when you had to switch. So I see
Were
why
any
it
of
works
us
because you
others
just had to flip
close?
it.
No, I just said
That's
not.
us in the final 4, and Liz is safe, and so one of the other 4 of you will be out, and you guys can head back to camp.
feel like solving these puzzles is one thing, but making them is just a whole nother game.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like getting the idea and then making sure everything works. And
Yeah, it
I
took
had
us
no
10 minutes to
strategy.
solve it. It took him like 10 hours to create it.
I had no strategy going into it. I was hoping I would read. I read from the back to the front on the clues.
Yeah, I was
thinking
doing
that
that
there
too.
might have been like one that said this goes in this
Yeah, I did
corner or
that
something
too.
like that to make it more specific, but there's nothing like that. So I just kind of went with the whole
There's two,
red
like-
things on the left column.
chips in a column and something else in a row or something.
Mm-hmm.
Those are only two good ones.
So the idol doesn't count anymore, right?
Yeah.
This one it does.
Oh,
Has
this
last
last
one.
tribal.
Yeah.
And any other idols?
Well, this one counts still whenever you get it.
Alright.
But the immunity idol, like the hidden one, that's the last time.
There's just that one left, right?
You know, this might have been my last beam of hope. Like, I was like, you know, it'd be really killer to win a puzzle challenge, but knowing me with puzzles, I was like, there's not, I don't know if this is gonna happen, but I'm definitely losing hope. I haven't done anything big, so something big needs to go down if I have any chance, so we'll have to see.
I suck at puzzles. I don't think anybody found the idol here at all, unless Marshall found it because he looks a lot more, but I mean, it's their last round to play it, so they might as well just play it because I know Liz has one, so she might as well just use it, even though Jamie will probably be going. Could be me too, because I have no idea what Matt's doing, but I think he'll just stick with us, but I mean, it'd be stupid not to play him since it's the last round anyways.
Okay. God, that was rough. Normally I'm pretty good at challenges, but that impossible for me for some reason. Maybe if I had the sheet right next. Anyway, I don't know. Matt approached me and said he wanted to get Marshall off next. And that's the only lead I have, and the only chance I have, really. So everyone else has said no.
I was so close! My stupid challenge. Just had my poor chips mixed up. I don't know. The tribal's gonna be interesting. I'm still pretty sure Liz has that hidden idol, but I don't know. Maybe she was lying to me to get me on her side. But it doesn't matter now because she has that, so it's whatever. But I don't know. I mean, I think it's either gonna be me or Matt that's going out, and I can't imagine Jamie going out because she would be a good person to bring in the top 3, but really scared.
I'm really happy I have the immunity, but I also have the hidden idol. So I mean, I guess I wasn't super worried about the challenge, but I was glad I won it. I was planning on giving it to Abby, just to secure her being in the final 4, but right now I'm starting to worry that Marshall and Jamie are working together, and Marshall really just wants to vote Matt out, and everyone else wants to vote Jamie out. So I'm thinking I'm going to give the idol to Matt.
Back at another tribal council, Jamie, what's going through your mind right now?
Nothing. And everything is panic.
Okay, so Abby, what happened once you got back and Chris was voted off? Talk about
Really
it. or-
awkward. Like, we felt terrible.
All right, so clearly alliances have been mixed up. Marshall, are the alliance interesting or blurred or?
I don't know what's gonna happen right now.
So Liz, do you think it's safe to say everything's up in the air?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go back to the challenge. Jamie, give me the play-by-play on the challenge.
We ran. Some of us had to go back and get our stuff again because we went right past it. And then Liz won because she's really good at puzzles apparently.
And Matt, how'd the puzzle go for you?
Completely terrible, but you know, not much was expected, so.
Liz, are you happy to have immunity?
I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Zach could be upset about it.
I mean, what did you feel like you had a chance of leaving without it, or?
Yeah, I mean, everything's really up in the air when it comes down to the wire. Like, you could think you have alliances at this point, and
Okay, so Marshall, is hidden immunity idol a big issue right now, or the last time it can be played?
Yeah, it's an issue.
Have you guys talked about what you'll do, like how to avoid them?
Nobody's been talking.
So we're just sat quietly at Camp Abby?
It's separated a lot.
What do you mean separated?
Like, I think there's more things going on now. So I'm really nervous right now.
So, Jamie, do you look at all about the fact that Abby and Marshall are still holding on to their advantage pass? Or their advantage, or
That makes me nervous for this next challenge.
because they have to use it in the next
Yeah,
one?
exactly.
So Liz, do you think that puts a factor in this vote at all?
That they're still holding on to the challenge?
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
So Abby, did you feel any need to use in the last challenge, or you just been trying to
No,
wait for
because
the last
I knew there
challenge?
was no way I was getting that puzzle done. There's no way.
You just were worried about it. All right. So Marshall, do you think is this going to be a surprising tribal council?
Yes.
Matt, do you have any idea who's going?
No, I don't actually.
Does anybody have really a good idea of what's going to happen?
It's like half the people are sitting at camp, half they're looking for the idol, so it's like you don't know who's talking, what's going on.
Well, again, this is the last time you can play Hidden Immunity Idol. You can play Absolute Spectacular before I read them, and so Matt, you can go vote.
Boom, boom, boom.
Not that one, that one's fake.
All right. So Abby, are you playing that, or are you just?
You don't play it.
Okay.
She's just gonna hold on to it.
Safe last and use them. So any votes for Abby do not count. So once the vote's read, the decision is final, and the person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. First vote, Jamie. Second vote, Matt. Third vote for Matt. You have 2 for Matt, 1 for Jamie. Fourth vote, and the 12th person vote survivor, Matt. Matt, bring me your stick, your stub of a stick.
It's been real.
Smoking. So Matt, you can head up over there. So, 4 of you left. So now there's 3 tribal councils and 2 challenges, and 1 of you will be out in the winner by that point. So you guys can head on back.
You know, it's been a fun year. But you know, you just gotta go with the flow, as they say. So, see you next year.
Oh yes,
What is it?
it's the washer,
washer?
but I can't be certain.
What?
It'll be cheating if I just say it's the washer. It's the washer.
No, I want to see.
Second opinion. Next to that little thing.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I
That's
did see a
definitely
bell
washer.
that had like a ring like that. Shake a little bit more. See what you did? This is the excitement of kids.
Oh god. No.
You can call that. There you go.
Okay, it feels good to be in the Final Four, but now I'm really worried because we think that Jamie and Marshall are working together and Liz wants to vote off Jamie, but I feel like Liz is working with him now, and I feel like the relationship does kind of come into play now, but I have no idea now. I'm just really nervous because they could all 3 vote for me too, so I don't know.
Well, I feel pretty good being in the Final Four. Last guy left, except there's a big target on my back now, and I'm scared. And no more idols. And I feel really horrible because I just told Abby to vote off Jamie, but Liz and I and Jamie are gonna vote off Abby. And so I'm backstabbed like 4 people. Everyone hates me. But yeah, I'm excited for this next challenge. Can't wait.
It feels great being in the Final Four. I honestly went into the season, because last time I played I had this huge target over my head from the absolute beginning, so I was expecting the same thing, but I got strung along with Michael, and then all of a sudden I kind of had it where I was kind of controlling the game for a little while, so it's been going well, but I was very terrified that Jamie and Marshall were in the alliance, and it's still there, the fear of it, but I trusted him, and I took Matt out because he did have a point that Matt is a lot more likely to win this next challenge than Jamie is. But I guess we'll see.
God, I'm lucky. I didn't think I'd make it this far, but I'm so excited that I did. Honestly, I'm probably gonna go next. I know I say that every time, but no, I'm the threat because they're thinking about like the final. Like if I make it past this, then it's gonna be like the final, like judging. Clearly, I'm gonna be the chosen one. The chosen one. No, but like I haven't backstabbed anyone, but Lindsay really, and that wasn't really even that big of a deal. So.
Female. Already?
Okay. Back and forth, back back and forth, grab a piece and go. Keep yourself calm, stay in control, and never ever slow. Stack the dominoes in a line, watch them as they fall around the bend across the line, and hope they do not stall. Domino rally.
Maybe they might be chasing after dominoes and trying to make a thing to make it across the line.
There's probably like a design,
Yeah.
like on a poster board. You gotta
They're
set
gonna be
each
hard to stay
domino
up on
in.
a poster board.
Well, it's probably on a
And
table.
I
Oh my
hope
gosh.
so.
Maybe they're big dominoes.
Hopefully they're heavy. Heavy.
The colored dominoes.
Oh, great.
So we have to get one piece at a time? Oh boy.
My inhaler.
I didn't bring my inhaler.
Okay, keep yourself calm, stay in control, never ever slow. Stack the line around the bend, across the line. Hope they do not stall. Yeah, we're stacking dominoes.
Oh, good Lord.
These are the boxes of super glue.
So you guys can line up right here. Alright, so I'll take that back.
Okay, I'm the most trustworthy, but you don't tell me.
Alright, so here's how this challenge is going to work. You're all going to be in one lane. On go, you're going to race down there, grab a domino, and bring it back. You'll keep doing so until you think you have enough dominoes to complete a chain reaction. If you look over here at this box, I'll tilt it up for you. You have to start the first domino on this pink line. Then the line has to go around the dot. The last domino in your line has to be on the pink line again. And then when you're ready, you can call me over. And if you push it, if it makes it all the way around, you have won immunity. If not, then you have to restack them and do it again. You don't need to collect all the dominoes, just enough for you to make that chain reaction. I'm assuming since the last time you can use your advantages, you want to use them. So you guys have the advantage of getting 2 dominoes placed on your box to start the game with. So I'll take those. And then even though you have colors and dominoes, just to make sure everything's fair in your lane and everything, you're going to draw for your positions. So we're going to draw and then we'll get you started. Final 3. Survivors ready. Go.
I don't want to lose.
Watch careful for if there's any holes in the ground over there too. There shouldn't be, but Marshall and Abby have a huge advantage of having 2 dominoes.
My shoes are untied.
It's like it reminds me of the shuttle run.
Oh my god, they're both untied.
Marshall and Abby both getting pretty close. Jamie's doing pretty well.
Can it touch the dot when it goes?
No, do not touch the dot. Marshall's very close. One more down on the finish line. Jamie's getting pretty close.
Can I just test it right now?
Yep, go. Once it's done, Jamie's gonna test it. Not quite there. Okay, Marshall, go for it. Marshall does not have it. Liz is trying. Liz is going back to the original way.
There's a bee over here.
Jake. Okay, Marshall, you can give it a go. Oh, Marshall still does not have it. Jamie's got it. Jamie wins immunity.
That was an accident.
But you have to let you go.
Yeah, I was ready.
All right, you guys can come on over. Jamie, immunity is yours. You're in the final three. For one of the other three of you, you'll be voted out, and you can go figure that out back at camp. So you can head on back there.
I want to move.
Suck the dryer.
Yeah.
Should have kicked off my shoes. Jamie.
Well, mine were completely untied.
Oh yeah.
I'm very out of shape.
What's going on with yours? Were you just shy, Domino?
The corner.
The corners were too spaced out.
Oh.
You know what we should have? Best strategy was to start from the edges, so the corner wasn't so sharp.
Yeah.
But I didn't think about that until after we lost.
That was like up and back.
Because you only needed like 6 dominoes for the length.
Yeah, mine were way too close together. And the wind kept blowing them down.
I want to go to tribal.
Okay, so I'm really sweaty and out of breath and really happy. Because for once I finally won something. And it came at the perfect point because they would have probably voted me out. So I don't know who's going to be the next to go. They said Marshall, but honestly I'm thinking about giving him a proposition to get Abby out. Just because if we make it to the final 2, I don't know. I'm just going to stop talking.
Challenge sucked. I'm so tired. And dominoes kept falling over. And I think the relationship is really going to come into this. Even though they both know that they can't win over Marshall in the final 3, nor would they want to bring him to the final 2 because he'd just end up winning anyway. So if they like vote me out or Liz, it's just the dumbest thing ever because Marshall's going to beat everybody.
Well, I should have probably started my dominoes from the edge so the corner wouldn't be so sharp. Otherwise I would have needed like another domino or 2. But it's okay because Liz and I were already planning on voting off Abby. Anyway, so we're trying to talk to Jamie about it because her vote's kind of the deciding factor, whether or not it's a tie. But Abby's probably going to vote for me because she thinks we're all going to vote for Jamie. She's probably going to vote for me because I'm the man. Because I'm the biggest threat in the final 3 compared to Liz. But there's another person to backstab.
Jamie winning the challenge completely throws off our entire plan. Which, I mean, it happened. We just gotta deal with it. But, I mean, I've been approached by Abby to vote Marshall and Marshall to vote Abby. I'm starting to feel like I'm not much of a threat at this point because I know if they bring me to the final 2, they have a better chance of winning. Most of Joy hates me. But, I don't know which way to vote. It's hard.
Final 4 tribal council. Liz, what's running through your mind right now?
I have no idea what's about to happen.
Okay, so first of all, Abby, with the last tribal council, are you surprised that Liz gave you the immunity idol?
I mean, I knew she had it, so she might as well use it as the last one. So I wasn't too surprised.
Jamie, did it surprise you at all that she gave it to Abby?
It surprised me that she had it,
Oh, you had no idea she didn't have the idol?
yeah. No, I had no idea.
Oh. So, Marshall, do you think that says anything about the fact that Liz gave it to Abby, or?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so we go to the challenge. Liz, how'd the challenge go?
Sucked. I'm not a runner by any means.
So, Marshall, you were pretty close. What went through your mind when your chain didn't quite make it?
That I had the wrong... Well, that I either needed more dominoes or that I started with the wrong strategy.
Jamie, were you surprised you won that, or?
Well, clearly, since mine just kind of fell over.
So do you feel like you needed the immunity, or
Oh, yes.
you did? Well, Abby, you feel like everyone, the rest of the three, you have a target?
Yeah, and I feel like relationships might be a big role in this now.
Are you talking about Liz and Marshall? Liz, what do you say about that?
This is probably one of the hardest decisions I've ever made in this game.
So, Marshall, how do you choose who to vote for? I mean, you only can choose for one of two people, and
I vote for the future, I guess. Like, who, if I make it to the final three, then who would be best up against?
Abby, is that what you're looking at too?
Yeah, I'd say he was the strongest player.
So, why should they keep you, Abby?
There's really no reason for anybody because you're fending for yourself. You're not on a team anymore. So it's not like I can help any of them.
Oh, you think they have to make a decision just for themselves? You have no reason?
I think so.
Liz, do you think there's any defining reason you should stay, or?
Sort of. I mean, if you're looking to help yourself, I'm clearly not on the athletic side of this group, and I'm hated by many of the jurors, so I don't know.
Alright, so Jamie, it must be a hard choice for you also.
Yeah, this is the most stressed I felt while doing this thing.
Alright, well, does anyone else have anything they want to say? Alright, so there's no more idols that can be used, so Liz, you can go.
We asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. First vote for Marshall.
Spell my name wrong.
Second vote, Abby.
Spell her name wrong, too.
Third vote, Abby. It's 2 for Abby, 1 for Marshall. And the last vote, the 13th person vote of Survivor, Abby. Abby, I need you to bring me your stick. Abby, try spoken. So, you three are the final three of one challenge standing between you and the final tribal council. So you guys can head on back to camp.
That's the dumbest thing they could have done. Why not vote the strongest player off? I think Marshall's gonna win it all though, because if it's a strength challenge, those two have no chance. Like that, I think that was so stupid, and relationships definitely had a role in that. So it's about it.
Oh wait.
That's fun. No, that was hard. But I think I wanted to avoid a tie, so I was trying to figure out what we were voting. Yeah. But I thought about it and I felt like you'd stick more with Marshall because he was on your original team.
No, I just kind of figured you guys would stick together at the end, you, Gabby, and everything.
I don't know what to do now. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, of course I do. If one of you wins it, you're gonna pick the other one to go with you.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't step on as many toes, so I probably
No, if one of you wins this next one, to go to the final two,
I
you're not
know,
gonna pick
but I'm
me.
just- Why not?
Because if it's anything like the last year, like the tree hanging thingy.
Well, no, there's no more challenges after this. So
Oh,
it's
it's
up to
just
the
a-
jury.
Oh yeah.
After this? Like after this challenge?
Well, I don't know. Maybe the jury does want someone. I don't know. Yeah, it's all up in the air.
Yeah, I don't know who the three of us, the jury would pick.
Because Lizzie played a really good game, like seriously.
Yeah, but everyone hates me. It doesn't matter how
But
good
I
I
mean-
play. They always hate me.
Well, it's true.
They always have, anyways. My decision for who I was voting for honestly was not made until I was sitting there writing on the paper. I couldn't figure out what was going to benefit me the most. Honestly, I wasn't really too concerned about relationships because I feel like both of them would forgive me after the game was over. But I went with Abby because I wanted to avoid the tie, if at all possible. Just because I wasn't sure what was going to happen if there was a tie. Who would revote and where it could get thrown back on me. I didn't know what to expect. So I figured Jamie would vote for Abby because Marshall was on our original team. And as far as now goes, I hope I win this challenge. I don't have a whole lot of faith in myself because it usually has to do with strength, but I feel like if I do get brought, it'll be because they'll assume the jury won't vote for me, which I mean is a good tactic, so we'll see.
Well, I decided to vote off Abby because I'd rather have these two in the final three than her. Because I think she could could beat me in a lot of challenges. So that's my reasoning for that. What's gonna happen next? I honestly don't know. Like, if I made it to the final 2, I don't know who I'd pick. I don't know who has a better chance of getting picked, or if I have a better chance. I mean, it's like everyone here deserves to win, and I don't know. I don't know. It might just happen. It might just have to happen like right at the moment. I mean, I can't decide anything now. It's hard.
Honestly, I feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Because let's turn a relationship, first of all, they say it doesn't affect their game, but it totally does. And now that Abby's gone, if either one of those two win, they're probably going to take each other. Just because I've had a pretty clean, like, fairly clean game, and I don't know, the council will probably choose me over, like, either one of them, because I've stepped on less toes. But at the same time, like, I need to win. But I don't know who I'd choose either, so.
Right.
Congratulations to you three, you made it all this way, but you all must face one last challenge on this exhausting day. Can you all outwit? You all can outwit, you all can outplay, but who really can outlast? The answer will be found in this final immunity test. Grab a bottle in one hand, understand the money, concentrate with all your might, and ignore your nervous tummy. Place the coins as I say, watch your tower rise, don't let it wobble or you may just lose the prize. This is for a spot in the last tribal. Winner has the power. Which of you can climb to the top in the final hour?
So I'm stacking coins.
Question mark.
Something with
on
a
the bottle.
Is what I got.
Yeah. Doesn't have a title.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe my banking will give me a this challenge.
So yes, immunity is up for grabs for the final time. The winner of this challenge is automatically in the final 2. Here's how it's going to work. In one hand, you will hold your glass bottle. In the other hand, you'll use to grab a coin that I tell you to. When I tell you to place a coin, you'll grab one, place it on, and I'll give you 5 seconds to count down, and then you'll just leave it there. We'll keep going, and eventually your tower will become higher, wobbly. When your tower of coins falls, you're out of the challenge. Last person left standing wins immunity. So you have to keep calm because your arm shakes and it's going to be hard to reach in and get the stuff. You can, in the 5 seconds, adjust other coins that are farther down on the tower. So keep that in mind, but once I get down from 5, the coin has to be placed and your hand has to come off. Also, if wind might play a factor, you can turn your body however you feel you need to do that. So, and also, you can place the buckets in whichever way you want. So if you are like focusing on there, you know which buckets you can reach into. So you can position your buckets however you want, stand on whatever side of the barrel you want to. And is everyone comfortable with that? And then figure out which where you want to put your glass bottle, what hand you want to put it in. I used most of them are like lunch meat ones, not all of them, but well, all right. So here we go. First one you're gonna place is a quarter. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So to start, we'll like really speed up the process, and then when it gets a little higher, then we'll slow it down. So you can place another quarter. 5, 4, 2, okay. And then you can place another quarter.
Did you test this one?
I absolutely did test this one. Alright, so now you're going to place a penny. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. The next coin will be a dime. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Getting a feel for it, Liz? Alright, next one you'll place is another penny. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, next one you're going to place is a quarter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now you're going to place a nickel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I always stay concentrated in your bottle. Alright, so now we're going to place another dime. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now you'll place a quarter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Liz is out of the challenge. Liz, you can take a seat in front of the bale. Alright, so down to Jamie and Marshall. The next one you're going to place is another quarter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Marshall getting the feel for it? Okay, next one you're going to place is a penny. 5. Okay, you're now going to place a nickel. Okay, your next coin will be a quarter. Okay, you now can place another penny. At this point, this should really be getting wobbly. A penny. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands away. Next coin will be a nickel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and now we're going to place a dime. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'll now place another quarter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, do another quarter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands away. A little bit of wind. Okay, and place another quarter. 5, 4, 3. Oh. He's getting these out. So congrats, Marshall. You have won the final.
Oh gosh, I was like, I couldn't go much longer.
You don't have to throw the coins. You can just throw them.
I know! Because I would try to focus like on a different part of my body to make
So-
myself stop shaking, but then I would like completely lose it if I went back to it.
Alright, so Marshall, you are in the final two. You have a big, tough choice ahead of you. You have to decide one of the two to take with you and in turn you'll vote the other person out. That'll be the last member of the jury. You guys can go back to camp.
No idea.
Good question.
I thought it was over there. So I wasn't looking at the audience. Who wanted who to win?
Everyone was staring at you. But, well, when I looked. But I don't know what that means. But Chris was trying to pretend to blow yours over. I don't know.
People are laughing at my, like,
Yeah,
face.
that happened a couple times. I don't know. The challenge, I mean, it's not like it was physically exhausting or anything like that. I just am horrible when it comes to nerves and shaking. Like, it's part of who I am. But I honestly have no idea what Marshall's going to do here. We had talked about it a little bit before, and he seemed either that he was trying to just talk me through so I didn't assume he wouldn't pick me, or he really was concerned, like he didn't know what to do. But I think he should take me because I feel like he has a better chance against me than Jamie. Jamie didn't step on hardly any toes. Lindsay's, that's about it. And I don't even know if she's really aware of that or cares. So I really
if he's concerned about winning, I think he has a better chance against me.
Okay, challenge was actually pretty challenging, as dumb as it seemed. I was shaking so bad that I messed up, and Marshall won, fair and square, but, I don't know, I think he's gonna pick Liz, because people are gonna choose him over Liz, but also I think he should pick me, not only because I want to win, but also just because, like, I don't know, I think it would be more of a fair fight, honestly, and I don't know.
Well, I'm amazed I made it this far. I mean, my first time playing, I made it to the final 2. That's pretty awesome. But this decision on who to take with me really sucks. Because, I mean, Jamie hasn't stepped on a lot of toes, which means there's not a lot of people in the jury that hate her or don't like her. I mean, if they're gonna play that way, I mean, I don't know. But then again, if I don't pick Liz, then, I mean, I feel like it might affect a relationship outside of Survivor. I mean, I feel like it's not even Survivor anymore. It's like intense decision. And I feel like if I do pick her, then people are gonna think I'm just favoriting her. Oh my gosh. I want nothing more than to win right now. I mean, if it was anyone else, it would be an easy decision, but this is hard.
So our last tribal council before the final one. So Liz, what are you thinking right now?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Jamie, does it feel good to be in the final 3?
I mean, it feels better than, yeah.
Okay, so Liz, tell me how that challenge went for you.
It's who I am. I shake when I get nervous. I mean, if anyone saw me at 9th grade solo competition, they know that's true. But
And Jamie, challenge for you. What happened seemed like you were hanging in pretty well.
Well, yeah, but then, I don't know. I always shake in general.
Okay, so Marshall, were you happy to win and have me, or is this going to be a really hard decision?
Very hard decision. But I think everyone else would want to be in my shoes.
So,
I'm happy.
so have they talked to you about why they should each keep you, or?
No,
Well,
not really.
Liz, why do you think Marshall should take you to the final 2?
I feel like Jamie has stepped on a lot less toes than I have this game and has a lot less bitter jurors against her. I could be completely wrong too. I don't know what people are thinking.
Jamie, why do you think Marshall should take you to the final 2?
Well, I don't know. I feel like Liz has stepped on a lot of toes, but at the same time she's played a very good game. But also I just think it would be more fair to fight, I guess, between the two.
So do either of you two have anything else to say? Marshall, do you have any questions you want to ask you two, or are you just ready to make your decision? Alright, so Marshall, you can just say who are you voting off, and then in turn, whoever you vote off, they'll go to the jury, and then you'll take the other person in the final 2. So you can just go ahead and say who you're...
I'm gonna vote Jamie off.
Alright, so Jamie, you become the 14th person over the scale. I'll take your stick. And so, can try to Marshall has spoken, so you can go over there.
Where?
Just over to the voting booth.
Why?
Okay, so Marshall and Liz, congratulations. You are the final 2. You can go back to camp. You can think about what you're going to say to the jury, and jury, you can think about the questions you have for them.
Well, it sucks that I'm out, but at least I'm the final 3, or 3rd place. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of their relationship played into why he chose her, which sucks, but I don't know. So hopefully, I don't want either of them to win, actually. Screw them.
Well, I'm impressed with myself. I think I made all the right moves to get here, and yeah, I mean, totally unexpected from the start. I was gonna make it this far, but I'm really worried about the jury because I feel like there might be some people out there that might be mad that Liz and I are both in it, final 2, based on our relationships outside of Survivor. But honestly, it's got nothing to do with it. I mean, I want to win. I don't care who was number 2. I just picked her because I knew I think think the jury would pick me over her rather than me over Jamie.
If someone would have told me yesterday that I would be in the final two, I would have said no way. If someone would have said I would be in the top two with Marshall, I probably would have laughed. I have no idea how this happened. I said from the beginning, if we were on the same tribe, I wasn't going to work with him. When Chris and Abby wanted to bring him to our side, I said, you know what, that might not be a good idea considering our relationship, but it ended up happening, and now we're here. I honestly thought he was bringing Jamie. I talked to him. He said that he brought me for the reason that he's sure that the jury will pick him. And I don't know. I think I have played a good game and I've proven myself, but if that's enough for the jury to vote in my favor, I don't know.
All right. So here, the last tribal council. Liz and Marshall, how are you feeling? Okay, so how the process is going to work is, first of all, you guys will both get a chance to address the jury. Then the jury will one at a time come over here. They might have a comment for you. They might ask you a question. They'll go back and you have one final statement to say the jury, and the jury will vote for their winner. So, Marshall, we will start with you. You can give your opening statement.
Okay.
Try to talk a little louder so they can hear.
Well, honestly, I don't think anyone really expected me to get this far. That doesn't mean I didn't earn it, because I think I made all the right moves at all the right places, I talked to the right people at the right times, and I think I deserve this one as much as anyone else would have. So, I mean, I think I've been a true Survivor player this year, and I don't regret really anything that I've done. So, I mean, that's why I'm here.
Okay, so Liz?
I think that I played a really tough game. I made a lot of good moves. After taking the break I did, I was impressed with the strategies and things that I played. I think that I've proven myself as a competitor and a player, and I know that people got their feet stepped on, but it happens in every game. It's how you can't get to the top without crossing some lines. Yeah.
All right. So, jury, it'll be your time. So, Sarah, you'll be up first. You can come over here and ask your questions.
Okay, so I saw how Marshall played this game and the strategies that he used for the most part, at least up until I was gone. But I was not around to see your strategic play, Liz, so I want you to tell me some strategic, like, big moves you made in the game that helped you get to where you are now and makes you deserve the vote.
Well, to be honest, at the beginning, I didn't know who I was going to work with. I had no plans. I was actually approached by Michael, and he got me in with his group, and we tied Abby and Chris into it, and that's kind of how that started. But when it got down to the wire and we needed to vote someone off from that 5, I was the one that kind of implemented the plan to take Michael off. And I felt horrible, but it was what needed to happen, because if he made it to the merge, he would have way too big of an advantage, especially with the idol. After, I had to make, again, tough decisions, after the merge, I mean. Again, tough decisions as far as how to vote people off of that original alliance, because you don't want to do it too soon or do the wrong people, because your numbers are so affected. And especially if you have anybody you're not sure you can trust. And at first, Marshall coming from the other group, we weren't 100% sure we could trust him. Once I got that idol from Michael, I kept it, and I was intending to play it whenever the opportunity arose, but it never needed to be done for me or the people in my closer alliance.
Is there anything from Marshall? Is that it?
No, that's
Okay,
all
all right. Okay, Patrick.
Hey, Marshall. What time in the game did you decide to flip from R5 to their 4 and make their 5?
Tribal council, the first tribal council after the merger, when Sarah was gone, or when we voted Sarah off, that was when I knew that it was better for me. Because I really didn't make my decision to vote Sarah off until we were sitting here and I was thinking about it. And I think I made the right choice, because she would have been a very, very big threat if I didn't.
Okay. Anything for Liz?
Nope.
All right. Okay. Lindsay.
So Liz, I didn't get to know you very much because we weren't in the same tribe before, and I am new this year. So after the merge happened and I joined you guys in our new campsite, did you feel threatened by me right away? It didn't seem like we talked very much right away. So
From the beginning, actually, when we were on the other tribe, I saw you as a really tough competitor, and especially with hearing what like Michael and Matt had to say, they referred to you as being very cutthroat. So I had the image in my head that you were a very competitive person and that I needed to be careful of how far I went in the game with you. So yeah, you were a pretty big target for me.
Well,
So, Marshall, you have stabbed most of the people in the jury's back in this game. Tell us why you deserve our vote.
I have the guts to do it. I mean, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that, for my decision. And I knew that my decision would have made you guys feel. I was strong enough to overcome that and do it anyway. And that's why I'm sitting here. That's hopefully one day I'll get the majority.
is there anything for Liz? That it? Okay.
Alright, Marshall, you have my vote as of right now. You've done really good in this game. You've played a really good game. Like, I was so surprised. But unless Liz can defend herself and say why she deserves the win over Marshall Moore.
Oh, okay. Until it had to be done, I stuck with my loyalties. I kept our five together as long as I could until I realized after the bouncy ball challenge, Chris was an absolute no. I defended you like crazy when it came down to you or Jamie going out, and it wasn't until we walked over here that I decided that I was going to vote Jamie out just because I thought you would do better in the next few challenges. Which, realizing now, I'm not 100% sure if we made the right decision, but I was intending entirely on giving you the idol until I came to the realization that you were just too strong in the challenges.
Alright, thank you.
Abigail.
I want to know why you voted for me instead of Marshall, even though he probably could beat you in the next challenge.
Absolutely. I thought, honestly, you two physically, because the challenges always have a little bit more than just the physical part to them, but physically, you guys were fairly matched for the challenges. I realized that it was going to be a tie if I voted for Marshall, because Jamie had more loyalty to Marshall than to you, so I figured she was going to vote for you. And I did not know what was going to happen in a tie, because usually the other people draw, but that would have just left me. So I was avoiding the tie, if at all possible.
And last but not least, Jamie.
Alright. It's more of a selfish question, but who do you actually think deserves to win out of the three of us?
Me? Are you
I
asking
think
me?
both
Both
of
of
you.
you.
So Marshall, you can go first.
Okay.
For strategy, like loyalty, and I don't know, just overall gameplay goes.
Well, I think that based on my inexperience and the fact that I quickly picked up who to align myself with, when to switch, who to talk to, I think I deserve it.
Based on the categories you said, strategy, I definitely think that I had a good, I don't know if mine was better than Marshall's. I don't know what his thoughts were at the beginning. Challenge-wise, I don't think I was the best competitor, but I think I made up for it in my strategy as far as the social game went. And loyalty, honestly, you were probably the most loyal of all three of us to our original tribes. But I also stuck loyal to my original 5 alliance as long as I could.
Alright. So, as Marshall, you can address the jury one last time. So Liz, is there anything you want to say?
It's always nice to see a new person win. I understand that, and I've seen it happen multiple times in past seasons. Well, newish people that haven't won and stuff like that. But I've never won the game. I've gotten really close. I believe I'm a really hard fighter and a top competitor, and I know how to play the game. I guess that's all up to you guys.
Marshall, your last thoughts?
Thank you. Well, I understand that there's a lot of you sitting over there that don't really like my decisions in the game. But hopefully you guys can put those aside and look at Liz and I sitting here as the last two to make your decision and who deserves more to be here and who deserves to get second. But I have been a very strong competitor in the challenges, and I've been loyal when I needed to be, and I've helped a lot of you along as well. So yeah, hopefully you guys can put aside any grudges or anything and just really look at the whole game as a whole rather than individual events.
Okay, so jury, hopefully they gave you some stuff to think about. Remember, you are voting for who you want to win the game. Again, write down the person in between Marshall and Liz of who you want to win. Alright, well first of all, congratulations to you two, because anyone who makes it to the final two obviously deserves to be here. And thank you to everybody, because this was a really, really awesome season like we were just talking about. Every tribal council was fun, and all the challenges went great. So, again, you want to see your name on this vote. It's a vote to win, you need 4 votes to win. First vote is for Marshall. You can feel free to cheer whatever you want to. Second vote is for Marshall.
Thanks, guys.
Third vote is for Marshall.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Fourth vote, Liz. There's 1 vote for Liz. And the winner of Survivor Backyard 2014, Marshall. So congratulations, Marshall. And the votes were 6-1, just so you know. So congrats, Marshall, and Liz, you can throw your stick in the fire if you have it, or you already did. So. Alright, and again, thank you everybody for a wonderful season.
I told you this at the beginning. Does not matter how well I play.
Okay, so
I can never win this game. I was so close.
This is an awesome game. I really am glad with it. I've kind of been proven before and today that it does not matter how well I play or who I play with, I will never win this game. But I'm glad Marshall did, especially for his first time playing. Glad he took me.
I don't know, I won! Still got my stick.
Is that it?
Yep.
This is a really hard decision for me because Liz, you did play a really good game from what I heard. I never got to play with you, so never really got to see exactly what your gameplay was, but you did play a good strategic game. Marshall, however, also played a really good strategic game despite backstabbing me in the process, but he did what he needed to do to get to the end, and he was a fierce competitor in the competitions too, and for that, Marshall's receiving my vote for you.
In the end, I had to stick with the main team, and I guess we both played the same game in my eyes, so why not?
Loyalty is very important to me. With that being said, as much as I hate what he did to our tribe, I'm voting for Marshall. Good luck, bud.
I sound like I'm driving right now. Yeah, they put it on to us right
Good game, good answers.
I'm really torn between this decision, but I am choosing to go with Marshall. I feel like what deserves your vote the most was choosing to stick with us and vote off Sarah. Like, that was a weird position for you to leave your alliance, but that really was a really good decision. I definitely have a lot of respect for you for that, for Marshall. You did good, Liz, at answering my question, kind of. It was more kind of towards me, like you're kissing my butt, but yeah, good luck, Marshall.
Oh boy.
I tried going in without my arm forced.
People have to vote for Liz. I just think she played the better game. Like, even though I'm super upset about it, she hung in there and did what she had to do, so.
All I can taste. Oh, stop. All of this ones I thought even worse. So, the first mouthful was so much worse than this. Because you're like used to it, okay? We're gonna go on more. It's so hard to breathe in your mouth. Yeah, and then it was going down your throat. And then the first time it felt way too much, so I kept trying to go down my throat. And then I would gag it, and it was like, oh, this is bad.
She gets that? Just kidding, love you guys.